Hello everyone, how you doing? Just want to address a wee bit of confusion. I was sort of helping clear some of the glasses during the interval there, and I know some of you are now thinking, why the fuck's the bouncer up there? I'm James, it's nice to be here. It's great to be here now that COP26 is over, because that was a real pain for me living in the West End of Maryhill. But it was good though. Just 2 seconds, check my ring here. Hold on. Completed it. Fucking brilliant. No, it was brilliant night because we had the President of the United States of America. He was here. He was here. Shatty said I stayed in Edinburgh right enough. And it was, what happened was Joe Biden, he travelled through from Edinburgh each day in a specially designed limousine nicknamed the Beast. Right? Ain't avoid Scotland. It was a special design limousine. It was bulletproof. It was bomb-proof. I mean, it wasn't bomb-proof, obviously. And I just got a kick out the fact the American Secret Service standing there with their earpiece and shades going like that. The beast from the east is a goal. And then like Boris Johnson was here. Do you know what I mean? No parties. Boris Johnson was here. He arrived in like a specially designed electric Range Rover, which his security detail called the Diddy Ride. But I was dead proud of Glasgow because like we had the highest terror level threat in over 30 years, right? World leaders converged on Glasgow. We had snipers on rooftops. We had spy planes overhead, and Glasgow coped with that. We did it. Still kind of getting an old thumb game on a Saturday night. But no, I mean, it was good. I tell you what, I'm, really proud of being from Glasgow because if you're from Glasgow, it means you've got a brilliant personality. Woo! Disorder. No, because if you're from Glasgow, you're basically bipolar. Right? Let me explain. No, let me explain. Because if you're from Glasgow, all you do is spend your time like contradicting yourself. All we do, for example, right, is we just say to anyone who's listening and anyone who's not about how friendly we are. And then follow up with a statistic about how violent the city is. When I lived in London, people would ask me what Glasgow was like, and I'd be taking like a perverse enjoyment, going like, well, it's the knife crime capital of... But it's fucking brilliant for a night out. People make Glasgow. Just before I'm just going to tell you something happened to me just before I came in here tonight, right? No grassing. Somebody came up to me and went like, big man, have you got any pills on you? It's like, because being the park's finished, is that him? I said, I don't, right? And I said, I'm really sorry, it's just you really look like a drug dealer. And like, see if you're from Maryhill, I mean, that is one of the biggest compliments you can get. I don't actually sell drugs, right? I'm in sales, right? I actually sell double glazing. So it means I still need to come to your house to put you on my gear. It's just a lot less threatening when I say, I'm here to put your windies in. And it's a tough game, sales, because it's really hard to get like a straight answer. So like, my advice to anyone thinking of buying double glazing, right, is the same advice to anyone thinking about buying drugs, which I do not sell. Just say no, right? Because I get people who go like that to me, oh, James, from Newton Mearns, we're really keen, we never rush into a decision, we're going to need a wee night to think about it, and we'll phone you tomorrow. And then I never hear from them again. And if I do get a hold of them normally on the phone, right, it's always say the same thing. It's always, hello, yeah, bit of bad news, yeah. We've had a death in the family. My wife Sheila, yeah, shut up Sheila. So I can't buy the windows now. Which I find ironic, because I think I'd have killed fewer people if I'd actually been out selling drugs. I'll tell you about the toughest sales job I ever had, right? And when I say job, I lasted about 35 minutes. It's when I lived in London, and I ended up getting a trial shift selling on one of these shopping channels on Sky. before anyone gets too excited, they wouldn't quite the giddy heights of QVC, which someone says the Champions League of shopping telly. I was on the Vauxhall conference. It's called Price Drop TV, right? Now, the only way to describe Price Drop TV is that it's somewhere in between Sky Box Office and Babe Station. If you've hit the God channel, you've gone too far. And this is when I lived in London, and like, you know, they had some concerns about my accent. Shocking. So they said, look, what we'll do is we'll get you some voice coaching before you go on. So they wheeled out this sort of English gentleman, and he said to me, you know, James, the problem with Glaswegians is they don't open their mouth enough. So I can assure you that is not our problem. She had an awful relationship with their vowels. She says, well, we love a violence, we love a trip to A&E. What he said was, I need to enunciate properly, we don't open our mouth when we say our vowels. So he gave me this vocal exercise. He said, imagine you're chewing a piece of toffee, right? And I thought, my thumbs will fall out. But you've got me doing this brown and round and yellow and get the teeth and the jaw moving and the cheeks and the neck straining and a big smile like that. I said, they're going to think I've taken a load of Eckie tablets. So there's me, I'm standing on the studio floor, I've got the earpiece in, I feel a wee bit like the American Secret Service. There was no beasts, I mean it was the shopping tail, it was the BBC. And I'm standing there, right, and I didn't really know what was going on, and the producer starts talking to me. Before I know it, I'm stroking a pair of women's shoes. Felt amazing, so they did. And the producer pipes up, all right, Jay, that's it, tell them how soft the material is. They wear 100% leather effect. So he's in my ear going like, yeah, that's it, mate, nice and tight, keep doing that, keep doing that. So I'm fucking fingering these plastic comfort shoes. My jaw's going, oh, you're wonderful. All the while I'm just thinking, did Jesus have to do this on the God channel? About the most sort of normal thing that I sold was a load of Versace perfumes, right? Which is great because I'm from Glasgow, everyone loves Versace, even if it's not real. And we sold them for like £7 a bottle, flew off the shelves, sold out, right? Everyone loves Versace perfumes, easy, right? Next product, producer in my ear, right, shouting, all right, Jay. And there's music playing and all that, and I'm starting to think, is this real? Or have I taken a load of Eckies? So, all right, Jay, next product. I want to go for the Eskimo eco-friendly freezer defrosting kit. Fuck if I know. And it's got the rapid deployment trigger system, and we want 20 quid for these, mate. Now, see by the time you add on £1.99 for the phone call, 09042510100, £6.99 for the postage and package, and nearly another tenner on the price. That's shopping nearly £30 for this freezer defrosting kit. Do you know what it was? A plastic spray bottle filled with water. It turns out you were actually cheaper defrosting your freezer with the Versace perfume. To this day, one of Glasgow's top sellers. The last thing I ever got to sell right before I got whipped off was light up toilet seats. Toilet seats that would light up. Oh, producers in me, I go, alright, Jay, just give us a little demonstration on these, mate. I'll do a lot of things, but I will not do a jobby on the telly. What used to have to happen, you used to have to lift up the lid and LED lights would come on. Right, it was called flash in the pan. But they never worked, and I thought they could just call them shite a light. And as soon as 3 buyers bought anything, their names came across the screen, right? And the producer's going, give me the names, give me the names, give me the names. And I'm from Glasgow, I don't know what place, so I'm just shouting, Sheila's in from Motherwell, well done to you, Sheila, and John's in from Hull, and Sarah's in from Clit Hero. Clitheroe's just outside of Manchester. And it's difficult to find, apparently. Guys, you've been lovely. If anyone wants to come and see me after the show, please do. Because I've got 297 lit up toilet seats in the back of my car. Can't miss me, we're opening the boot, it looks like a shit disco. I've been James Gardner, you've been